Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today there is a brand new special edition Jordynne Grace. We also have a brand new free bonus pack. The bonus pack has finally returned now that Catdaddy has at least managed to make sure that people can't get the exploit again. And unfortunately, Catdaddy have still not done anything about the issue of the people that exploited the exploit, and those people still have unlimited credits, still have their abysses, still have everything else, and I have now seen that one of those players that has 10 F3 abysses also has a pro Jordynne Grace immediately because they just had access to unlimited resources, and this is going to happen with every single special edition and every single limited edition that comes out from here until the end of time. And no, you are not going to ever be able to catch up with them. And until Catdaddy addresses it, that is what the game is going to be like. More people are going to get annoyed that it doesn't matter any longer. They're going to keep losing in King of the Rings. They're going to keep losing in Team Stomping Grounds. And those people will just find something better to do. They will leave the game, they will quit. People that are diehard, like me, like most of you out there, that have been playing since Season 1, or if you've been playing since Season 3, or if you've been playing for a good number of years, you probably aren't going to quit. But the casual players will, and when there's no casual players left and people aren't spending enough money on the game, the next thing that Catdaddy will announce will not be that we are addressing the issue, we are looking at the problem. No, the next announcement you'll get from Catdaddy is we are cancelling the game. That is guaranteed what is going to happen unless we all come together and we play but don't pay. So play, don't pay. Play, don't pay. Play, don't pay. Don't quit the game. Don't give up on the game. Continue playing, because if we keep this up, Catdaddy will eventually listen to us. They will issue an announcement saying that they are going to address the situation, saying that they have realised that we are unhappy, and they will do what's right. They will make it correct in some way. A cat on the internet like myself is not the one to come up with a solution to the problem. We just need Catdaddy to say, all right, we're going to look at it. That's all we are trying to get Catdaddy to do. So with that said, folks, let's go ahead and claim our free pack. We have a 5% chance of pulling a Jordynne Grace. We have... oh, it just contains 15 skull tokens and also contains 5 Jordynne Grace collectibles. So let's go ahead and claim that before it disappears. And we didn't get it, but we did get the 15 skull tokens, and we got the 5 muscle tokens as well. Now, do not spend any money on this. Don't spend any money on this. Don't spend any money on the bonus pack. Don't spend any money getting any credits. Don't spend any money at all. Continue to play the game free to play. Even if you are a hardcore spender, even if you are what some people consider a whale, do not spend any money on the game until Catdaddy addresses the issues. And if you are one of the people that exploited the game, then you should also still be worried, because the issue isn't that you're going to get your cards taken away, you're going to get your credits taken away. That's not what we want to happen. What we want to happen is that the players who are currently playing do not quit the game, because if they do, you won't have a game to play. Even if you have 10 F3 abysses, you won't have anyone to use them on. Even if you have unlimited credits, you won't have anything to buy, because the game will not be there. And I'm not saying that it's going to end today, I'm not saying that it's going to end tomorrow, but it will not survive until the end of 2026 if nothing is done about this here and now. That is what I'm saying, folks. I have seen it happen to many, many games before. I've even seen people, not just like in charge of the game, but creators of the game saying, no, this game is 100% going to continue. We are going to continue doing it. We're going to continue funding it. And then the following month, we get an announcement saying, we regret to inform you, but we feel that it's now the correct time to end this game, that it's not profitable any longer. And I can see the signs happening. So if you do care about WWE Supercard, you have to listen to what I'm saying. You have to send Catdaddy a message, and you can literally send them a message. Go up here, go into your options, go into support, go into help, and send them a message. Say, look, I'm not happy. Use this video if you are scared of saying anything yourself. Use me as a scapegoat if you really want to. And if Catdaddy wants to talk to the community, I am more than happy to be the voice that they can go through if that's what they want. If they want to talk to someone and say, okay, what do you want? Because if they don't, if Catdaddy wants to ignore this and sweep it under the rug, you are going to lose enough people that it is, like, WWE Supercard will not downsize. They will just cancel the game. That's all that's going to happen. They aren't going to continue. They're just going to close the game. There is a new Mama Pump quest. Of course, it is supposed to be a reference to Big Papa Pump, which is Scott Steiner. But of course, this is Jordynne Grace, so it's Mama Pump. And those are the rewards that you get. There's also brand new collectibles in the collectible store, which, if you get 100 of them, it's going to guarantee you a Jordynne Grace. Or, if you have unlimited credits and unlimited resources, you've probably already got an F3 of it by now anyway. And the problem is not the people that got the unlimited things or that abused it so much. It's the fact that only a portion of players did, and that not everyone got them. If everyone got them, well, it would still be a problem, because then people wouldn't need to spend money on the game for a good while. But because there's now an imbalance of power, that there are some people, because they were logged in at this particular moment and they managed to abuse this glitch and just keep clicking it. And I've also seen people say, oh, you can only get a maximum of 50,000 credits. Oh, you can only get a maximum of 100,000 credits. If you look back on my videos, look back to when I used the offer wall to play Raid Shadow Legends, I made 250,000 credits off of that. So no, there is not an upper limit on how many credits you can get. That is a lie. There is not an upper limit on how many unhinged cards you can get. If you look at the first video that I put up that said, did this game-breaking glitch just ruin WWE Supercard? You will see that the person has over 3,000 cards of their 500 maximum limit. You cannot get that without having clicked that little gift thing so many times. So no, that is a lie from the people that did manage to abuse the glitch. That you can only get 50,000 credits. That you can only get a set number of them, that there was a limited amount. Because in order to get an Abyss card, you got 25 skull tokens, and I think it takes around 800 to get through all 3 maps of Psychopath, which means that you would need 4 of them would be 100, multiply that by 8 would be 32. In order to do it 10 times to get 2 F5 Abysses, you would need to do that 320 times. If you wanted to get 20 F3 Abysses, that would be 3,200 times, and each time you're getting 500 credits, so 500 multiplied by 3,200 is roughly 1.6 million, or is it 160,000? Regardless, it is significantly more than what any person should reasonably get from a free pack. And of course, it doesn't just affect them then and there. You know, it doesn't just give them access to the F3 Abysses and things, because we have seen that those people now have pro Jordynne Graces. And Jordynne Grace is currently the strongest female in Unhinged tier. And even if we go, I've seen some of you say the solution should be, we should just drop Unhinged tier and just go to the next tier. They still have all those credits. They will still just be able to get whatever new special edition card comes out. They will still be able to get whatever new limited edition card comes out. They will just, it will never not be a problem. And eventually, all of those players that didn't get the glitch, they're going to be so annoyed when they keep losing in things like King of the Ring or like Team Stomping Grounds. And some of you only need to lose 1 King of the Ring to someone that has 10 F3 Abysses to just go, well, I can't win in this game anymore. I'm going to go play a different game. And that's what Catdaddy needs to address. And Catdaddy are actively trying to ignore the problem. They are hoping that it goes away. They are hoping that we get bored and we become silent and that we just don't say any more about it and that Catdaddy don't need to do anything. And that isn't the answer. This is the worst thing that Catdaddy have ever done by accident. All the way since season 1, I know some of you have been saying, oh, but this happened in season 3, this happened in season 5, this happened in season 7, and the game's still going. None of those were as bad as what is currently going on today. And I've seen that some of you are getting bored, you're getting tired, because you're like, well, we gave Catdaddy the entire weekend, they didn't say anything, they said they were going to be back on Monday, they got back on Monday, they still haven't said anything, it's now Wednesday, still haven't said anything, and people are like, maybe we just let those people cheat, maybe we just let them continue on, maybe we just stop playing PvP. But there's also a lot of you that are just, maybe I should stop playing W Supercard. And the people that want to stop playing W Supercard are not going to be vocal about it. They're not going to make videos and say, if this doesn't happen, then I'm going to quit. They're not going to say anything like that. They are just going to leave silently. And when they leave, they take all the money that they were putting into the game with them. And if Catdaddy doesn't have any money going in, or anywhere near as much money, then it's not going to be profitable because W Supercard is a business. And without people spending money in the game, they will just announce that it's going to be the end of term of service. They're just going to be done with it. And the thing is, if people continue to spend money on the game right now, Catdaddy are going to say, well, there's no problem. There's no issues because we're still making money. However, that will just slowly drop and drop and drop as the weeks go on, as the months go on. And then Catdaddy will be like, oh, we don't know what happened here, but the game's no longer profitable, so we're just going to announce closure. So that's why we need to, right now, show them that something needs to be done. And the only way to do that is to continue playing the game, not to quit, and to not pay them any money. Because they will notice when their bank balance comes in and they are making a way less than what they were, and then they will say, the higher ups will say, hey, what's going on here? And then the team will need to answer the players and address the issues and concerns. And until that happens, this is a battle that is losing, that it's eventually going to come to the point where WWE Supercard closes. If any of you have any questions on what is happening, please let me know in the comment section below. I've made 2 previous videos on this with the exploit where people got access to unlimited credits, to unlimited supercoins, to unlimited unhinged cards, to unlimited skull tokens. And they still have all of them. Nothing has been taken away from them. No accounts have been banned. We don't want the accounts to be banned because they weren't doing anything improper. They were just clicking the free pack. A lot of you are saying those accounts should be banned, that they knew what they were doing, but I think a lot of them were just curious. One person accused me of being a hypocrite and that if I had access to the free gift, I would have used it myself. And to that person, I say, probably. If someone comes to my door and offers me £3, which is the equivalent of 500 credits, I would take it. And then if they offer me another £3, I'd be like, sure. And then they offer me another £3, and another, and another, and another. I would say that you would have to be some kind of saint to refuse, especially if you are just offered it for free. You're not trying to do any exploit. There was literally a free pack. People were clicking on it and just realised that they could just keep doing it and just keep getting the rewards. And I've seen some of you out there that you are scared that your account is going to get banned, saying that you didn't mean to click it multiple times. To you, I say, do not worry. I don't think that your account is going to be banned. I don't even think that even if you clicked it 3,200 times, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that your account should be banned, because I don't think you were out to do anything dishonest. I think you were just taking advantage of an opportunity that presented itself in front of you, and that is no reason to have your account banned. However, because a portion of people have access to this, and not everyone, it has created a huge imbalance in the game, And the majority of players that didn't get the free pack are now at a huge disadvantage, and we cannot win a King of the Ring if someone that used the exploit enters it. And there's 32 people that enter a King of the Ring. All you need is for one of them to have 10 F3 abysses, and no one else, the other 31 players, are going to be really upset that they are 100% losing in that King of the Ring. If you are on a team and you go for team stomping grounds and one of the opponent's players has multiple F3 abysses and possibly even an F3 Jordynne Grace at this point, because she's a special edition as well, not only are you going to be upset, but perhaps your entire team, certainly some of your teammates, and they are going to consider leaving the game, especially if Catdaddy just wants to try and sweep this under the rug. All we need is for Catdaddy to come out and say, all right, we see there's a problem and we're looking into it. I've also seen people say that, like, oh, there's no issue here, there's no problem, just give it time, Catdaddy will fix it. No, they won't if they aren't prompted to do so. The thing that Catdaddy wants to do is sit back and let this all blow over, and it will never ever blow over. You will always have players that use this exploit and just have unlimited of everything. And the only way to fix this is to follow a big old cat on the internet that is very, very passionate about WWE Supercard and wants the game to keep going. And all you have to do is just play, don't pay. 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 And I really hope that you've all understood, ladies and gentlemen, but I am a big old grandcat, and I am going to see you all in the next video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see more of these glorious little videos, and more importantly, more updates when they happen. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.